I don't know why we have to do this today. I feel really pushed to do this today. So I'm sure there's something that you need to hear right now, or there's something there that needs to be cleared. Or I'm Alice Roorda. I'm a spiritual psychologist, and I'm also psychic and can read the field, so to say. And I use that for quantum healing and more really to help starseeds to tap into their higher self and to start living from there. Let us see, right? Let us see. So if you can give me permission, Alice Roorda, permission to access your higher self, then I can tune into it. So my body moves, don't worry. And when there's energy, I'm tuning into the energy. I'm tuning into my higher self, and lots of people, lots of extraterrestrials mostly, because I'm a starseed, that are here supporting this. And we start with this, just receive. It's just coming through, so. Say hinka hinka, say hinka hey, say hinka 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 hey, say hinga 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 hey, say hinga hey, say hinga hey, say hinga hey hey hey, hey 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 hey, singa 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 hinga hunga hey, singa 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 hinga hey, way shpake sale. We have started. It is a beautiful field of energy. It almost feels like the middle of a sunflower, but then towards the sun. So that's the image we start with. It will all become clear as we go through it, as we move on. Here we are looking at, just want to have that attention really clear, looking at the information that is needed for starseeds to fully blossom here in this moment in time. What information is there in the field that will serve them? Those that are tuned into this, those that gave me permission to access their highest self. What I'm going to tell you is not going to be new to you because it's already known to some part of you, right? You are that beautiful being of light. So this is absolutely guided. You are that beautiful being of light. You can trust more of that beautiful beaming light that you are. And we just surveying, giving you here the codes, the light codes, so to speak, that will activate more of that you are. So just sit back and receive that. That is strange movements my arms are making. The unlimited being that you are. Here in this point in time. But this point hasn't always been this point, although it is always this point in time. There is other forces that are outside of you current realized reality, meaning the reality that you're really at the moment aware of, that are influencing your current reality. Yes, beautiful. And of course, there are those influences of past lifetimes that you were persecuted, that you were punished for the fact that you have so much powers, that you are a healer, that you're a seer, or you are bringing so much light. It has not been rewarded, not been acknowledged. But that is only one element of it. And you might be aware that that is there, but we want to park that, so to speak, for a moment. But there's something, and because there's something else that wants to come through and really wants to come to your attention. All that you have experienced, past, present, future, so to speak, all that you have experienced, or going to experience for that matter, is all a reflection of time. is all a reflection of that what you are reflecting in the moment, of that what you bring forth in the moment. And that can be past elements, that can be Arcturian elements, that can be light elements, that can be so many things. But often you choose, because you are in that human suit and that human body and that human frequency, that human vibration, that you believe that what you perceive there in your current created reality is all that there is all that you are. And that might be that you have tapped into another lifetime, we're bringing it in right now, where you have been prosecuted. The reason I'm looking for words sometimes, because the way this information comes in, I'm seeing it in images, it's coming through, but it's still the translation of my human bringing it forth. You can give a lot of power to the story, what happened in the past. But what if we tap into the present moment, where you have the ability to choose to create, to become that you truly want to be? Where those images, those karma, you can say, or those past imprints are no longer relevant, because they are not relevant right now. But you can say, but it's in my ancestral line, if there is something coming from there, the prosecution in another lifetime is weighing heavily on me, I can feel it. It's because you have the memory of it, because you went to an explanation. Oh dear, my human is saying, oh, that's too harsh. But because you went into an explanation for your current stuckness, and there you found something, a former prosecution, and then you stuck with it. You hang on to it because that is a good explanation for your current stuckness. That will do. That will explain it all. So there you are with your image, and you're holding on to it with dear life. Because I have my past life, I'm channeling fully. My human is like, oh, be a bit milder and kinder, please. Nope. Here's your past life, and here is an image, and many of you have those past lives, but you're holding on to it, you're clinging onto it, because it's at the same time a very good reason, a very good excuse for you not to move forward and step fully into what you are. And it's true in a way, right? If they're like, no, not in a way, this is what it is. This is the truth. This is what's happening. All right, I'm listening. They're pretty serious about it. Because they say it is such crucial information. When you hang on and cling on to something that is blocking you, you project it in your reality, and it becomes your full reality. You being blocked, you having a heavy weight, you have past lives where you prosecuted, and now you can't speak, and now you can't fully embody what you are. No. Let go of that imprint. It is there. We all have it. You might say, it is all there. But it doesn't have to hold you back of what you are now, in this moment in time, here, right now, the reality that you're creating right now. And one of the reality is you're clinging on to the old. You're clinging on to something else. You might say, but that's how it works, right? That's why I need to heal myself from it, and that's why I need to dive into it, and the dark shadow the night, the dark shadow, my shadows, I need to clear my shadows and all that. What if that just wasn't true? What if you can choose the reality now? Because that is all true in a sense that has all happened. There's also a lot of lifetimes where we focus on that for a moment, where you are in your power, you are having your gift, and it was rewarded. It was seen. It was appreciated. It was supporting so many people. Can we tap into that? Can we take that as your biggest reality, your biggest revelation, and take that into your reality and cling on to that? Because that's what you're doing. You're clinging on to an image, a belief of something that has happened and now is reflecting in this lifetime. You allowing that. You are all these realities, right? There's so many yous all over the place. Busy. And there is like for me, I'm Alice. There's so many Alices in different lifetimes. And there is my soul having so much expressions in other lifetimes. There's a lot. And those expressions have many lifetimes as well, have many timelines. When you think about it, it's crawling with expressions of you. So where you tap into is really a matter of choice. Doof. It's hitting me also. It's like, oh yes, because we're so focused, and that's so human. I love this. I love what's coming now. I'm feeling it. Thank you. We're so focused as humans on the darkness, because you are to believe that you are here to heal, that you're not good enough, that you are not there, you're not that wholeness, you're not that pureness, but you are. And you are all that is not, but that is all part of who you are. And together, it is that perfect you. No need to go. I feel like, do we need to explain that more? They're like, no, it's not relevant. So what are you picking up on? What are you want to bring into your awareness? Okay, it's so beautiful. I set this intention for a reading. I thought, I'm going to read your field. But they're like, no, we're reading the field already, Alice. There's nothing that you need to do. This is what is so profound. And that's why I felt this urge to come forth and make this, because I already recording this a week ahead. And normally I do that just a few days ahead, because I felt this needed to come through. So that's really, really great. Yes, I love this. So my question is then, does that implicate that anything in that we're clinging on to and holding on to that needs fixing, basically, that we believe needs fixing, is just us holding on to a story, a timeline that we feel is important to hang on to? Like, oh yes. There's all these timelines to choose from. It's not like you're in this timeline, that is your past, so now it's needing to unfold in that way. You know that, right? We have got colored glasses by the age of 7, you can say roughly, right? Because of what we've been through. And the meaning we given it, and the beliefs we have, and the way we formed our identity. And with that, we have formed our life. And you, otherwise you weren't watching this, have already been on a spiritual path where you start shifting that by choosing something different. And the healing part is just letting go, giving yourself, oh, I love this, giving yourself permission to let go of it, to stop holding on to it, stop clinging on to it. There is nothing that needed to be healed in that way, but you just needed a permission slip to let go of it. And it was a whole ritual of healing, and the pain you went through and the deepness, or whatever way you have been healing. Some people have been healing for 20 years, doing this therapy, that therapy, and then, but I'm still not there. Because you're still holding on to there is something to heal. There's all these timelines where you're perfectly fine, where you are your light, where you are fully embracing all that you are, that unconditional love, that beautiful starseed, that what you bring in this world. There's nothing you need to create. It's already there. That's who you are. And it wants to really burst through you in this life, right? It is waiting for you to get out of the way. So get the hell out of the way. Stop clinging on to your past memories, projecting it in your future reality. But you might say, but that abuse really happened when I was 4. Yes, in this timeline, that really happens, and now you're clinging on to it, and now I love that clinging on, right? Because you don't want to let go of the story, and you believe it's only possible through healing. Well, if that's your way, do it through healing, and then let go of it. What they're saying, and I love that, it is simply a permission slip for you to get out of that. Let go of it, but you can also say get out of that timeline and step in a new one. It is free floating all these timelines around you everywhere. Hop to another one. But how do I do that? It's a choice. But it's first a realization, okay, the timeline that I'm now on feels that that's the only choice I have. There's no other choice because that happened to me. Yes, in this timeline. That happened to me, and that's what I need to project. And I'm doing my best to clear all that, so I'm projecting something else. And they say so beautifully, it's really coming from outside. It's again the last weeks, right? This huge group of my Arcturians and friends. My Arcturians, not my Arcturians, it's just what I feel most connected with. And our higher selves and our spirit guides, they're like, we're all here. Yes. You could say, that part of you that is bringing you this wisdom. So you are in this life and it feels so real. There's no other choice that you can make than by healing it. And that's the only way you can let go of it. But what if you're now here? It is simply a permission slip. It is you. It cannot be easy, right? It needs to be difficult and hard and because only then I can release it. They're like, not really. If that helps you, that hardness and difficult, and go through it, and then you feel, okay, if I did all the work, then I can let go of it. Okay? If that's how it works for you, go with it. What they're saying doesn't have to be. You can also let go of it and step into another timeline. Love that. So one of the things that I do in the program that I do with Starseed is stepping into, or I call it activating, your highest timeline. So it's, when I hear this now, it is really choosing there. It's getting more clear now, like really choosing that different timeline. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If this is something you like, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. That is really helping others to see it. It's for free, doesn't cost anything. I do this every Monday, so let's see what next Monday will bring. It's totally intuitive. I never know what comes next. So be as surprised as I am. I really enjoy doing this with you. I love you so much, and I'm looking forward to connect with you next week. All right, bye-bye.